Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Sneaker Updates. This will be Sneaker Updates number 54. If you happen to be new here, feel free to subscribe and enable post notifications just to stay 100% updated on every single hype sneaker. Essentially, in this series, we go over sneakers that received updates throughout the week. For example, some of those may potentially include some Nike and Off-White, Yeezys, Jordans, and more. But with that short little intro out of the way, why don't we jump into the first up? Kicking it off, let's start off with some Off-White and Nike, since that's what you guys usually like to hear the most. Over the past few weeks, we discussed the Off-White Jordan 4, along with the Off-White Jordan 5 sale, and even some next percent Off-White and Nike sneakers. Today, we have another few updates that I think you guys will be quite excited to hear. First, the sale red Jordan 5 have officially been confirmed to be dropping at the end of December of 2020 for $225. Furthermore, they will come in a full family size run. This means there will be all men's sizes as well as preschool and toddler sizes, and each one of these, of course, is going to be very profitable, just like the last pairs. Now, some more good news for you guys regarding the Off-White and Nike Jordan 5s. We have another Off-White Jordan 5 releasing as well. Now, the picture you're seeing on the screen right now is only a mock-up courtesy of House of Heats. Essentially, they just changed up the coloration from the prior mock-up for the sale Jordan 5. But regardless, the point is that these should be releasing and will look at least somewhat similar to what you're seeing on the screen right now. Now, whether you like these or not, regardless, of course, expect these to be very profitable as usual when it comes to Off-White Jordans. Moving on, something a little less exciting for Nike and Off-White, we have a better look at the Off-White and Nike Rubber Dunks, dropping in 3 colorways. We discussed these many months ago and actually even got an on-feet look of these February during Fashion Week, but now courtesy of House of Heat, we have a look at the other colorways as well, all of which are very, very ugly. And keep in mind that these are also just mock-ups aside from the black and green pair. The black and green pair is the only one confirmed to look exactly like this. Moving on, let's talk about some other Jordans that are not Nike and Off-White Jordans. First one that I know you guys are going to absolutely love, the Jordan 1 Satin Snake will be dropping August 15th in women's sizing. The image you're seeing on the screen right now is a mock-up as well, but you can expect them to have some sort of unique pattern and texture similar to what you're seeing on the screen now, since it is a satin snakeskin Jordan 1, and of course, I would expect demand to be very high on these regardless of them being in women's sizes, but keep in mind when it does come to women's sizes, unlike men's sizes, you do want to tend to stick to sizes under 7 as well as sizes 10 and up, unlike with men's Jordan 1s where you would only want to stick to the smaller sizes. Also, of course, if you guys do want a personal pair for these, make sure you go 1.5 sizes up from your normal male size. Moving on, courtesy of Mr. Unloved 1, we should be seeing the return of the Jordan 1 High Japan for $170. The images you're seeing are of the 2001 pair that dropped with the Jumpman on the tongue. However, it is very likely that we may actually be seeing this upcoming pair with the Nike Air on the tongue. Regardless, it's simply an exciting shoe to look forward to. Moving on, we have another mock-up. These are going to be for the Solar Orange Jordan 5s. These will be dropping in November of 2020 for $190. Then from those, the Court Purple Jordan 1s are now going to be releasing April 11th if you guys didn't see my past tweet. Also, feel free to follow my Twitter, KeithAdam10, for these shorter or even more urgent updates in some cases. So these will be releasing April 11th in all US retailers, and there still are a few lingering Europe retailers that have yet to drop, although the majority of which, specifically the larger retailers such as Foot Locker Europe or Sneakers Europe, have already released on the 4th. You should still expect these to be very profitable, especially in smaller sizes. Demand is very high for these, regardless of stock also being very high. Subscribe and enable post notifications because I will be making a how to cop guide for these for those of you who are interested. Then, after numerous delays, the DMP Jordan 6 will now be delayed once again to April 18th. Personal only for the moment, but I will keep you guys updated since demand is rather high on this iconic colorway. June 11th for $170, we will be seeing the Jordan 1 tie-dye release. These will come in women's sizes, so just like we mentioned with the Satin Snakeskin, the most profitable are going to be sizes under 7 and sizes 10 and up. If you guys do need a personal, again, go 1.5 sizes up for these. Then we got an official look at the Jordan 11 Women Concours record low that we discussed the other week, and I must admit, these have certainly grown on me now that I'm seeing that these aren't that purple. Then finally for Jordans, courtesy of Kick Who's Show, we have on-feet images of the Jordan 1 Light Smokes Gray. These dropped July 11th for $170. Moving on to Yeezys. To start off, the Yeezy 350 V2 Linen has an official release date now. These will be dropping April 18th for $220. Expect some small profit to be made when it comes to sizes 6 to 7.5. Those have been sort of the prime sizes when it comes to 350s as of very recently. In some more exciting news, the Yeezy 700 MNVN Bone will be dropping April 25th in-store and online as well. Retail is only $220 on these MNVNs, despite them being Yeezy 700s, so you could certainly expect there to be some good profit on these, as well as a good margin, considering the retail is a lot lower than normal 700s at $300. Then the Yeezy 350 Zion will be releasing sometime this summer for $220 in a full family size run. That's just another sneaker to look forward to. Also, to add even more heat to April, which is already shaping up to be a pretty good month, the Alvah Yeezy 700 that we discussed in the April sneaker release video has now officially been confirmed to be releasing on that date, April 11th, for $200. These will be undoubtedly profitable with a great margin as well, considering that retail is only $200. Absolutely amazing to see that the retail is this low when it comes to these 700 V3s, despite demand still being incredible. Moving on, courtesy of Yeezy Mafia and ANP Kicks, we have a better look at the upcoming Yeezy 350 Israfil, which will be dropping this summer as well. With Yeezys out of the way, let's jump into some miscellaneous sneakers. First, we got in-hand images of the SB Dunk Low Laser Orange, courtesy of Nike SB or Nothing. These will be releasing sometime in May. Then, courtesy of Pi Leaks, we have mock-ups of 3 new upcoming Nike Dunks that will be releasing soon. Specifically, the Pine Green Dunks will be dropping May 21st, the University Red drops June 4th, and finally, the Marine Orange pair drops June 19th, all of which are retailing for $100, and you can certainly expect them to be very profitable with great margins because of that very low retail and high demand on the Dunks. This is the year of the Dunks, guys. Anyway, that will conclude it for today. Feel free to leave a like if you did enjoy or you perhaps learned a thing or two. Also, subscribe and enable post notifications just so you stay 100% updated on any upcoming hyped releases or anything I mentioned in today's video. With that, I'll see you guys later. Have a fantastic rest of your day.
Now I can't run and I can't walk. You hit me so hard, I don't want to talk. Get your foot off my foot. Why are you always in my way? Knocking me off. Get your foot off my foot. I should have run the other way.